Are you guys worried about your posture? Are you worried about your team's posture? Well, today we're going to talk about anterior head carriage and how chiropractic can help relieve a lot of that muscle tension, trying to get the head to come back, but also how do we kind of confirm if chiropractic is even an option? So as usual, we're going to always come back to our scans. Now, anterior head carriage is when you go from the side and you look at the posture is that you start to see the head going forward. And this is caused from texting. This is caused from looking down too much. And in today's society, our kids especially are looking down like this all day long. And so some symptoms of anterior head carriage or poor posture is you're going to start to see decreased shoulder range of motion. You're going to have tension headaches deep behind the eyes. You're going to have decreased lung capacity, shoulder pain. But there's so many different things that you can feel with this tension up here, but it just doesn't seem to go away. And especially gets worse towards the end of the day. So how are we able to determine if chiropractic can help? And that's where we come back to these scans and we're looking at the soft tissue or the muscle scan. This is called our surface EMG. And what it's measuring is the amount of muscle energy your body's using to fight gravity. This black line is this patient's scan. Now a perfect scan is where this black line stays right on this black line. Now, the scan is measuring how much muscle energy your body is using to fight gravity in a seated, non-moving position. So the core should be contracting the most, and then the lower back and the neck should be relaxing. But anytime the black line goes beyond this blue or the red, or in this situation off the charts, there's a crazy amount of muscle spasms. So how we can tell this is a scan with anterior head carriage is look at where the concentration of the spasms are coming right in between the shoulder blades, bilateral, both sides. We get this little bit of dip coming back in right at the apex of the curve and a ton of contraction at the base of the skull. But when we think about this, if our head are constantly going forward, the muscles that sit at the back of the skull, they go from here all the way into the shoulder blade, their job is to contract and to pull that head back. This is exhausting, and they're going to contract, trying to prevent your head from falling forward all day long. So this scan here is of a teenage boy who has significant headaches, pain, and just basically shoulder tightness all the time. So the interesting numbers here is the total energy score is 488. An ideal score for a teen should be between 120 to 150, but even closer to 100. And then the symmetry score is not bad here, meaning the left and the right side is working together. But again, the minimum we want to see is 80% plus. So in this situation, we are confirmed that there's a crazy amount of muscle spasms, which is leading to that poor posture, which is causing a lot of these symptoms. And then the next scan is our thermal scan. Remember, this is picking up a temperature variant from the baseline of the sacrum coming all the way up. The red and blue spikes along the spine are showing areas of inflammation. Where is the inflammation? Right at the same spots as the spasms, is right in between the shoulder blades coming in through the base of the neck. So not only do we have muscle tightness, we have nerve irritation as well. So this is definitely someone that as we start to release the muscle tension, get the nerves to fire better, we're going to start to be able to retrain and bring back those muscle into a more neutral position and hopefully reduce a lot of those symptoms. So if you're concerned with yourself or your teens having poor posture, if you think we may be able to help, get them scanned, and then we'll see what we can do.